And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
Welcome your Houston Astros.
Just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Hayden Wesneski. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Batting second.
Luis Ariz stands in. Wesneski throws over. Tatis dives back in. That one ripped. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Manny Machado now. Fastball for a strike. Popped up. Pena makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. Fouls one off. 2-2. Man at second. Oh, and he hit him.
That hit him.
He had 2 strikes on him. And he hit him. Gonzalez, the next up for the Padres. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Michael King.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Jose Altuve, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball.
That misses. 3-0. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. Isaac Paredes getting ready to hit.
Paredes.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. That finds the mark on the inside corner. On the ground. Oh, great grab on the dive. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting third, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Let's go here, Yordan.
Just missed.
That's outside.
And another ball.
That's out. That's inside. Ball.
And there's a strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And there's ball 4.
Oh, that's a really good take right there. And that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Jeremy Pena, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Alvarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. Back here in Houston, now Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
Wisniewski back to work. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now batting Tyler Wade. Wisniewski in his second season, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2. Just missed. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Checks over to first. Back safely. And now it's Elias Diaz. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. And that is out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. Ball one there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Houston, bottom of the second, digging in, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
And a foul ball.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the DH, Yainer Diaz.
Designated hitter, Yainer Diaz.
That misses the zone,
ball.
and that's ball one. And there's a ball. 1 out, bases empty.
2 up.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2-1.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 3. That one is absolutely belted. This one's out of here, into the archways. Kiss that ball goodbye. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Vic Caratini at the plate. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Tied up here in the early going. Late swing, foul to the left. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. And 1-2.
1-2.
Good eye right there.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
And a payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. 1 gone, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. There's a strike. Caratini stands at first with 1 out. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one is inside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Reaches but can't haul it in. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Fought off foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's up. That's
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. On the ground to the left. And
That's
it's
foul.
just foul. That was close. 2 on, 2 outs. Line drive
That ball's
and foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Sheets steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016.
1-1.
Ripped on a line. And out number 1 on the grab. Now the DH for the Padres, Luis Arias. Doubled his first time up.
Luis Arias.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And that is a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one missed. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here comes Manny Machado. He popped out his first time.
Next for the Padres, third baseman Manny Machado.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that squirts through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now here is Gavin Sheets. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone into the Crawford boxes. A home run. And they grab the lead. It's 3-1. Gonzalez, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
0-1 now.
Ball.
2 outs, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. In there at the knees. 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Outside. That's a ball.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Just missed. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He reached out a walk his first time.
Left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Swinging a foul straight back. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. The shortstop takes the ball.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Not close with that one, and now 2-0.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate.
Come on, Astros!
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here at Dyken Park, now it's the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike.
0-2.
That one just misses.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Next for the Padres, Tyler Wade. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And a bunt towards third. And he barehands it. The throw, not in time. That's a bunt single.
Now batting, catcher, Elias Diaz.
Here's Elias Diaz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Wade at first, one gone. Pickoff throw. Wade back on a dive. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Beats to second. Out there. Over to first. That's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3. And that will end the inning. And we're back.
Leading
and now it's Christian Walker.
First baseman, Christian Walker.
There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Smoked in the left, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting.
So now here's the DH, Yainer Diaz. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That's off the mark, and a full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting.
Victor Caratini up next for the Astros. Walked his first time. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Pulls that one foul. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
No, that's inside.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Astros.
And next to hit for Houston,
Center fielder,
Jake Myers.
Jake
1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch just misses. And that's fouled off. The Astros trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a ball.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play. Two outs. Stays alive. Got him. Strikeout number 8. Back here in Houston, we go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Connor Joe. Wisniewski back to work. Inside, and it's 1-0.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's inside.
Nope,
and now it's 3-2.
Full count.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Right fielder.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And that's in the dirt.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Fastball for a strike.
Full count.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slurve, but couldn't find his zone.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Tatis runs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Flashes the leather on the running catch. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. Just missed.
1-1.
And now that's 2 balls and a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Tatis around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good.
The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound, Ronel Blanco.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Gavin Sheets digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Sheets goes 6 feet 5 inches, 230 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for San
Back
Diego.
now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Nick Pivetta.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch swinging.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground, out to short. And they get Altuve for the out. So digging in, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The Astros trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hat. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch misses. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count 2-1. And that one in the air center field. Joe has a beat on it. Nabs it. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the left fielder, Gonzalez. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball. The 1-2. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Hit in the air, right field. Smith sizing this one up and makes the grab. And there's one down. Stepping in for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. That misses off the outside edge. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
1-1.
That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Way high.
Oh. Full count.
And foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So a man at first. So digging in now for San Diego, Tyler Wade. Now move to first. And he's back safely. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So up next, Elias Diaz.
Catcher, Elias Diaz.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Two outs. Popped up. Squeezes it, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Into center. Joe on his horse. Got it. Really had to move for that catch.
Up next
one down.
For the Astros.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros.
Christian
1 for 2.
Walker.
This to third. And it goes just foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chopped left side, handled by Machado, slinging it to first in time. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros.
Designated hitter, Yainer Diaz.
Misses outside, 1-0.
1-0.
He swings and fouls one off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Houston, and now the center fielder, Connor Joe. Ball 1, no strikes.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That's out to center field. Myers. And there's one away. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 and 2's the count.
The next pitch misses.
Ball.
2 and 2. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's the Padres DH, Luis Arias. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Upstairs.
That's a ball.
And another ball. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground at first, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for San
Out of the
Diego.
bullpen for the Padres,
Number
Jason
40.
Adam.
And we all know about his
Jason
slider.
Adam.
It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
At the plate is the
Leading off
Astros
for the
catcher,
Astros.
Victor Caratini.
Catcher, Victor Caratini.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Fastball for a strike at 95.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Fielder,
So next up for Houston,
Myers.
Jake Myers. And that drops in for a strike. The Padres leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-2.
And a good eye there.
That's down. Ball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Cam Smith, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
That's in.
That one catches the zone, and that's strike 2.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the 7th.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 64.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Manny Machado up to the plate.
The Padres, third baseman Manny Machado.
And that's in for a strike. Hit in the air, left field. Alvarez makes a nice grab and a full sprint. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Gavin Sheets.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. 2 down, bases empty. Gonzalez will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's out number 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Wandy Peralta. He last pitched 2 days ago.
San Diego. Number 58. Wandy Peralta.
Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose
Peralta,
Altuve.
33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the first offering is not close. In the air, right side. Tatis settles underneath it. 1 away. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Paredes.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. In there, and it's 0-1.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, the
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, first baseman.
Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. 1 for 3. In the air, right field. Tatis makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. That one's upstairs, ball one. Swing and a ball line to center. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down. So digging in, Tyler Wade.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Trying to bunt his way on. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Next for the Padres. Catcher,
Next is the catcher for the Padres, Elias Diaz. Up and in, and that's ball one.
Yeehaw!
Check on the runner. Wade dives back in safely. Wade over at first with one away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner on the move. Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. So they turn to their closer, Robert Suarez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And now the DH, Yainer Diaz.
Designated hitter, Yainer Diaz.
Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Clips the corner. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Victor Caratini. A little bit low. And that is ball one. Suarez, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
That one at triple digits.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field, and out of here. His first homer of the year, and they inch closer. It's 4-2. Here at the bottom of the ninth, one out. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That misses.
That's a ball.
And 1-1. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
That's inside. Now
Ball.
2-2.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
And that's a strikeout looking. And now the Astros are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Now it's the
Number
right fielder,
11.
Cam Smith. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That's off the
Ball, that's
inside
in.
corner, and it's 1-0. Hit to right, and that should do it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.